Oh, fudge. That's broken. Fiddle-dee-dee. That will require a tetanus shot. I'm not going to swear, but I am going to kick this doghouse down!
Chicken here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're talking about a little Mega Crab wrap-up review of just how the Gunboat Crab was. You'll see right here, we did easily get the level 70 diamond trophy, and it was like, I played the crab like 50% of the time that I normally play it, so I could kind of say that I finished at stage 140, more or less. So let's get into Hammerman Defends. Let's see what kind of prototypes we got. When did the tribes reset, actually? Oh yeah, so it's the leap month for the tribes because it's the crabs, so they reset a day later. But yeah, let's load up the Zookas. I did just say we're gonna get into Hammerman Defends. I don't know, guys. It seems kind of boring. We're all the way down at 600 VP. Yeah, taking a pretty big break from the game, but we are going to be back with more consistent Boom Beach uploads, guys. I have figured out a plan of what I'm going to do in terms of YouTube. I'm going to get to that later this week when it's actually when it's all finalized. But yeah, for now we're just going to stick with Boom on this channel. So, Mega Crab Gunboat Edition, easiest crab ever. I've seen people already, and by the time this comes out, they're probably going to be they're going to be way past that. Close to stage 170 on the global leaderboard with the Chinese accounts and stuff. Like, some of those guys are just insane. I guess that M&M guy, he's right at the top again as usual. But yeah, definitely. I was not expecting, like, I was expecting the Gunboat like regain ability to have a big effect on the tribe or on the crab. I didn't think it was going to be that big, where it basically made it so it was the easiest one ever, because you remember a few months back, we actually had this same tribe, but the difference was, I believe it was at, oh, I forget exactly, because we had the Gunboat regain before, right? But, oh my god, look at this guy, 139 in Canada? Big shout out to Shish Kebabber, guys, just crushing it. You'll see chicken way at the bottom here. I didn't even make the leaderboard this time. That's how little I was actually playing the crab. As soon as I got the diamond, I just gave up, because I didn't even play it on the last day. I was just too busy because I was working, and I had a lot of stuff going on this weekend, actually. Just like stupid things, but exams and stuff. So I didn't really have as much time to put into the crab as I usually like. That's why we didn't do as many streams on it as well. But yeah, man, it was definitely the easiest. It was honestly, it was one of the, like, I feel like I say this after every crab. It was one of the most fun, but this one was definitely up there in terms of just pure gameplay. Like, I think they should always do that for the crabs. Like, just now that we get them every month, like put a twist on them, which they have been doing. So I really like how that's been playing out. We're gonna go up this way, and I also want to say, guys, make sure to join up the Chicken Coop 50. We're gonna be starting to take on more operations and stuff like that pretty soon. So it's a good group of guys. So make sure you go ahead and join them up. We got Yalak and Green Machine just taking a little break right now, but they'll be coming back very soon. And boom, so we're just one shot in HQs left and right, guys. So make sure to let me know down below in the comments what Gumbo Crab stage you finished on, and if you actually liked the fact that it was a little bit easier. Or, so here's the thing. It can be easier, it can be fun, you can be overpowered when you take on the crab, but then it gets to the point where it's a little bit grindy, right? Because you're, like, I noticed this especially when I was trying to get attacks in when I didn't really have much time. It was hard to do because I just wasn't losing. I wasn't losing my attacks, so I was going, like I could play the thing for, like, 30-40 minutes in a row. It's like, oh my god, like, I don't have the, I don't have the 25 minutes right now. I need to make sure that I get all my attacks in. So the one thing that I do think needs to happen relatively soon for these monthly crabs, especially if they're gonna make them, especially if they're gonna make us, like, overpowered for them, right? What they need to do is at the bare minimum, if they don't do anything else, we need to have 8 attacks banked like we used to. 6 is just not enough for how frequently and how often we have to hit. It just doesn't give as much. Like 8 attacks would be really nice. 10 would be even better in my opinion. Or just saying, here's your 60 attacks, go. Or here's 100 attacks even, just go. Like here's all your attacks in the bank. They're not going anywhere. As long as you have 2 or 3 hours to play the crab, then that's as many. Then you'll get all the attacks in that you need. To a point, you can't just keep failing, or you can't just keep boosting up all your GB and just doing only gunboat attacks, because that would be kind of silly. And that would take the skill and competitiveness away from it. If you were just allowed to do unlimited attacks, it wouldn't really make much sense. But yeah, I think that would be a good way to go about doing that. Again, chime down in the comments, guys. And guys, I'm also going to link the new Boom Beach forum in the description. It was so once Drew deleted the Supercell forum, there was a few guys. I've spoken about this briefly in videos, but not like probably enough. There was a few guys that went ahead and archived all like the guides and stuff, because that was the big deal, right? Like I know most of you are probably like, I don't care about the forums. I don't care about talking on there, which is fine. But there was a lot of really cool guides and just like general good information and stuff. Like specifically for helping new players, helping people get into the game when they look up things like when they search like how to use Heavy Zuka, and then they get linked right to that forum. That's not going to happen anymore because the forum's been deleted. So just having a backup of all that data is going to be on, I believe it's called boombeachforum.com. I'm going to go ahead and link that in the description though, so just make sure that you check that out before you take off today. Also, check out that merch store, guys. We actually got a couple sales over the weekend, so I was happy with that. I hope you guys are enjoying the stuff there, and it's pretty easy for me to just put stuff there, so if there's anything you want to see, chicken Boom Beach related, just throw me a comment and I'll probably be able to get it in by that day. If you just in general have good ideas or funny stuff, that's basically what I want it to be. I want it to be just like funny things. I don't really, you know, it's not about I don't know, it's not about how it looks or whatever. It's just if you guys get a kick out of it or not. That's what I'm most concerned with. Alright, so here we go, guys. Zuka's on the HQ. Another one shot up, 1 shot down. Boom. Guys, thanks so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to let me know all that stuff down below in the comments. What did we ask you about? We asked you about forums. We asked you about the chicken shirts. We asked you about crab. Yeah, most importantly, let me know where you got on the Gunboat crab. If you enjoyed it, if you did not enjoy it. What the hell is this? Oh, okay, that's something I can see. So, guys, thanks so much for watching. That is gonna wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And I'll see you next one, guys. Chicken out. Chicken out!